I miss our intro song. Welcome back to the Barn Session. Ryan Reese and Sammy here, again ready to talk about some wrestling. We have been not doing this often enough, especially with all of the things that have been happening.
Things haven't
Uh,
been happening. What are you talking about?
Let me stop you right there, Sammy, and just let the viewers know and the listeners, you know, congratulations to our leader, Sammy Coakley.
oh,
He
I
is
am the
now
host now.
he is I mean, you've always been I don't know if you're the host, but you're definitely the leader of this whole project,
I'll take it. I'll take what I can get.
you know? Not all
Well,
hosts
thank
are
you.
leaders.
That's
We
fair.
learned that
Okay.
and we learned that from the movie The Interview. Hmm.
Oh yeah.
But
They
anyway,
hate us because they ain't us.
he is
Yeah.
now he's no longer just Sammy Coakley. Now he's Mr. Sammy Coakley. Congratulations
hmm
on your marriage.
I'm 1 week in and thriving.
He loves it.
Yep, I love it.
Who doesn't love
I
married
love it.
life, though?
So are you not doing a honeymoon or what?
That's later. We can figure out that later.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, we
been a,
didn't
it's
go.
been a,
We
it's
went
been a
on our
pricey
honeymoon
year,
6 months.
man.
Yeah, if we
Oh.
waited 6 months. Because we got married in
Maybe when
September, then we
this
went to Hawaii.
maybe when this passion project of ours starts raking in the dough. Speaking of which, I talked to our sister about the idea of making t-shirts. So I might get a hopping on that. We'll see. If you like
Why?
t-shirts, people,
Why?
merchandise.
Why? When I come up with the idea or bring the idea up, you don't go for it right away, but then someone else does.
Well, no, she didn't bring the idea up. She was talking about the fact that she makes t-shirts. I was like, well, we need t-shirts made, and our
When
sister
did she?
makes t-shirts.
When did
Well,
she start doing that? I thought she just
I
sold
don't know.
them.
She owns a boutique and she like runs. She sells her merchandise out of it. So
Merchandise.
I don't know.
Where's the
But yeah, I mean, Ryan, if you want to come up with some ideas, some designs, do it, please. Anyway, wrestling talk. Where do we want to get started? We got two big things to talk about: Real American Freestyle, their second event, happening in less than a month,
We don't
and
really need
Worlds,
to talk
which
about that.
happened about a week and a half ago.
Sammy has some gripes about it, though, Reese.
Oh, that's right.
I have a couple of tiffs. Where do we want to start?
Um, well, we can start with Worlds.
Okay. Team USA, men's freestyle, second place finish. Three world champs, a silver,
Got it.
a bronze.
Yep.
And is that it?
A
Five
fifth.
medals? A
Yeah,
fifth?
five medals. Yes,
A fifth? Oh, two fifths, and then three DNPs.
2/5. That's right.
Two fifths. Yep.
One, and then yeah, two DMPs.
Yep.
Technically, we didn't Spencer place.
I guess Spencer took ninth or something like that.
Is that what it was?
Something like that. He scored points for us.
Those are points. Yep.
And so, and here we are. Let's highlight the major successes because I think they are pretty major. Kyle Snyder, Trent Hidley, Zahid Valencia, 86 kilos, 92 kilos, 97 kilos, back to back world champs. Pretty
And
awesome.
and all three of them, like, there was something cool about all three of them that happened. You know what I mean?
In their own ways.
Kyle Snyder got is his 10th medal, correct?
I think so. 11th team, 10th medal.
Zahid didn't give up a single point.
Mm-hmm.
Trent Hidley, greatest comeback in the tournament. To be honest,
I mean that was something special. And
probably.
yeah,
I mean, I don't remember a world championship comeback as good as that one in any year.
not for Team USA at least. I mean the wrestler from North Korea, didn't he have to make a comeback to win his title this year?
Was he a takedown away from being tech fault?
No.
Okay.
I'm just thinking of other comebacks. Yeah, but I mean it was awesome. The joke was there. It's fine.
I was thinking it. I was thinking it.
Did he say Kim Kardashian?
Oh,
I didn't hear
geez.
Reese. So
I wanted to say it so badly, and I just didn't. Just said it. Oh, jeez. All right, but yeah, that's what I mean by like each of them had, cool little.
yeah, definitely. And I mean, let's start at the lightest way. Zahid Valencia. Yeah, he teched his way into the semis where he had one of the two guys that everybody thought would be above Zahid in Cameron Gassenpour from Iran, and beat him 7-0. It was sound. I don't see anything from that match that tells me that the next time they wrestle, it's going to be any different. And then Zahid gets into the finals and avenges a tech fall loss from a few years ago and gets a tech himself. And yeah, I mean, 86 kilo champ, looks like one of the best guys in the world pound for pound right now. Not much else to say, really.
It was awesome. It was awesome. He had an awesome tournament.
Yeah.
It was good to see him get his.
There were some fans, some Iranian fans, who were less than pleased with his celebration after beating Gassenpour. But
Wah.
if I'm Cameron, you can't quit when there's 15 seconds left.
Yeah, what?
I don't care how many points you're losing by.
Cameron.
You can't just stand there
What are you
in the
doing?
middle of the mat.
Like you said, Cameron.
That's his Gassenpour. Isn't that his first name?
That is his first name. I just never heard anybody say Cameron.
Well,
It's really
Cameron.
Cameron? Is that how you pronounce it?
Kamran. Right?
I don't know.
Cameron.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's crazy that, and people were talking about this on Twitter. They were like, "Man, Kyle Dake doesn't look so bad anymore with the result that had played out with Zahid winning a world title in extremely convincing fashion, considering the fact that probably his three toughest matches were against Kyle Dake. You might say one of them was easy. I'd say the last one might be like, might say Chance Marsteller gave him a better match, but I mean, either way, yeah, Kyle Dake looks like he's up there.
Keep it close with anyone, you know.
Yeah. Kyle Dake is up there, obviously. Carter Storace, if he's going to continue to be in freestyle wrestling, he'll be a contender. And if whoever wins at 86 kilos for Team USA, whoever makes the team, you feel pretty good about them. So that's awesome. Do you think we'll continue to see this version of Zahid Valencia for the rest of the cycle until 2028?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
or do you think he'll trip?
Oh, is anyone going to beat him? I don't know.
Or yeah, I mean, like, is he going to keep this training regimen up the entire time?
I mean, as far as I know, the dude has always been kind of a hard worker, right?
I guess so. I don't know. It just seems like things have changed from
The kind of guy that works
Oklahoma
hard
State to
and
Arizona
plays
State,
hard.
but
Yep.
huh?
Is
What?
intended.
I said he's the kind of guy that works hard and plays hard.
Right, but it seems like maybe he's like, I'll play hard later, right now. But is he going to keep not? I don't know. I think he's fine. I don't know why I brought it up, honestly.
Moving on.
Yeah, move on up a weight to Trent Hidley. Had a great run through the entire tournament. It was Georgia's Mysarad's, Azerbaijan's Nurmagomedov, and then Russia's Almanula Gadzimagomedov, right? Those were his quarters, semis, and finals. And he looked as good as we saw him at the ranking series. Phenomenal, super effective with his underhook position. Just kept wrestling hard the whole freaking time. Managed to get through an opponent's counter offense, which kind of like, if he doesn't wrestle that match, if he wrestles that match a little less smart than he did in the finals, Trent, if he wrestles, just kind of bullheadishly, then he loses it, obviously. So he made the right adjustments, and that was really good to see, because I mean, it would have been interesting to say, yeah, Trent got teched in the finals by a Russian that Mike Machiavello beat earlier this year.
Yeah. Yep.
one of the more interesting parts of this weight was the Iranian, who we were being told this whole time was like the guy. Well, he was Farouspor is going to be this guy that kind of blew through the 92 kilo bracket, the main threat for Trent Hidley, and he didn't even make the finals. I think he must have lost to the Russian on the other side. So I'm still interested in that matchup, but I guess we'll have to wait to see it. So yeah, I mean, if you were to give outstanding wrestler to somebody at the tournament, it would be like between Trent, Zahid, Zare, and
Amuzad.
Amuzad. Probably going to go to Amuzad.
Why not Kyle Snyder?
Because he won, but would you say it was outstanding?
I mean, it was a tough weight. Sammy, we can't hear you.
You can hear me. You definitely can.
What's he saying? I don't think we can hear him.
Yeah, okay. We were talking about outstanding wrestler.
Kyle Snyder, 97 kilograms. I'm pretty sure the only bracket with 2 Olympic gold medalists.
Yeah, and he was one of them, but he didn't have to beat the other one. Amuzad beat an Olympic gold medalist.
I'm just saying, he won a tough weight.
Yeah, I think 65 is equitable
He
to
won
97.
his 10th gold medal. That's pretty outstanding.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm thinking of just for the tournament, just the performance of the tournament. I don't know.
Sorry about that.
Reese, what would you say?
About what?
Outstanding wrestler.
Who would you give outstanding wrestler to for Worlds this year?
Zahid.
Why?
Why not? I mean, how many points did he give up?
0.
0 points. There you go.
Okay. All right. How many points I think Amuzad gave up 5 to Sujit, didn't he?
Yeah, Amuzad had some shaky matches, and he had a pretty close one in the semis.
Did Zare give up any points?
Zare, who cares about Zare? Who cares?
That is the thing, right? Because you could say like, oh, Zare, he tore his way through a heavyweight bracket. The bracket wasn't that tough, and he just wrestles so boring. He's just so boring to watch. Did you see who almost medaled for Puerto Rico at 125 kilos?
No.
Jonathan Smith. Not really almost. He made it to the bronze medal match and then got pinned. So can't really hear you, but that's okay.
That's almost.
Kind of.
Puerto Rico. I was wondering why the Bachmans didn't wrestle this summer. Do you know anything? You have any information on that, Sammy?
No, my Puerto Rican sources have not given me any information. No.
You have Puerto Rican sources?
Jacob Moran wrestles for them.
Well, then ask him.
Okay, I'll try. I'm sorry. I asked him earlier today. I was like, hey, is Indiana going to be selling tickets for their home duels? And he said, I have no idea, but if I had to guess, probably not. And that pissed me off. So, yeah.
Why would they not be selling tickets for their home duels?
Dude, it's a whole thing. We can talk about it later.
Okay.
Basically, I guess what the coaching staff is being told is that it would cost more money than they would make to sell tickets.
I don't understand that.
Doesn't make any sense to me either. I would love to be explained why. Why can't you have somebody stand at the door and be like, $5, please? That's it. That's all you have to do.
Or
there you have machines that can do it now.
You can also, you can do that. You can have an online service. You can have the red shirts handle it. Do something. Make it work. Okay. And then Kyle Snyder was a gold medalist. This is his first world title since 2022. Right? 2023 he was a bronze. In 2024 he didn't medal.
This is the only time. That's the only time he hasn't medaled, correct?
Yeah, it was at the Olympics. And he looked pretty good throughout the entire bracket, the entire tournament. He avenged a loss. He avenged 2 losses, or really 3. In the semis, he had Japan's.
I don't know about you.
Huh?
So that's the best he's looked in a long time, if you ask me.
No, he looked refreshed, rejuvenated, as a wrestler with his style, and all of it. He avenged the loss in the semis against Japan's Yoshida. He lost to him earlier this year. Really a match that he shouldn't have lost. And then in the finals, he wrestled Iran's Azarpira and beat him. Not a match where I feel like it can go either way. Whenever they can, once they'll continue to wrestle each other. Yeah, he looked good. It sucked that we didn't get to see him against Tazadinov, who I don't know about you guys, he didn't look very good.
No, he did not.
He'll be back.
Ryan, why didn't he look very good?
He's, sometimes people have bad tournaments.
Do you think
you had a bad tournament?
Do you think
before?
he's like, huh?
You've had bad tournaments. You know what it's like.
I've never had a bad world tournament. Never had a bad world championship. Not once in my life. So
none of us have.
Yeah. Exactly. Do you think it's like the success is just getting into him? Get closer to the mic right now.
I'm thinking. That's my thinking position.
Though you're thinking over there. Oh, let me think over here while I. That's terrible. Anyway, one thing that I am interested in
Shit.
is
so mean today.
Did you? I don't know if you guys saw Khabib Nurmagomedov is doing a mini 4-man bracket for some number of weights tournament event thing in Abu Dhabi.
I did see your post about it, and then I also saw that Daniel Lobdell said that Kyle Snyder would not be attending.
Right, and that doesn't. I'm not surprised if that's the case, especially he backed out of the upcoming RAF event, and if there is a knee injury, then yeah, it would be kind of hard for him to compete in November. There was also an account saying that 61 was set with Vito. Vito won't be wrestling. But I am interested in the event as a whole, especially if they can get like those top Russian guys. There are some weights that could be very interesting from Russia, Iran, the U.S., Japan, and whatever other top contenders there are. So
let's get Ono back on the mat.
Huh?
Let's get Ono back on the mat.
You think you're going to get him out of the cult?
I don't know if it's me.
He's
maybe if we put enough pressure on him as a group, and by group I mean wrestling community.
Colt State, Pennsylvania.
We signed a petition to get him deported.
What?
Deport him. Sick ice on him.
Why do you want to deport him?
Don.
Why do you? Why would you want to do that? He's good for the sport.
Do you or don't you want to see Penn State fail?
They're not going to fail this year. You can get rid of Ono. Ono would be one of the easiest links for them to replace. If he's at 33, you put in Blaze. If he's at 41, you put in Davis.
But
put it down. Put it down now.
Can't. Yeah, it's work.
Working on the weekends like usual. Right, Ryan?
Yes, I work on a lot of weekends. Yes.
I know.
I work for the weekends.
I don't know what I do. I do want to continue talking about Worlds. Reese, what is it?
You do.
I do want to talk. I want to talk about Spencer Lee. How do we bring this up? How do we converse about this? Because
he had a bad tournament.
Yeah, he had a bad tournament.
But some people are saying, "Hey, Spencer Lee,
just one bad match.
Spencer Lee, you should shop around a bit."
I'm not going to entertain that.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Hey, Spencer, why don't you find a new RTC? I don't think Olympic champ Tom Brands is going to get you there. They don't have enough good training partners for him. And it's not like they can bring people in. I think it's a stupid idea to stick around there. Why not go to Oklahoma State? Why not go to Penn State? Hell, why not even go to Ohio State? You know? Ryan said something. What did he say?
Indiana scored.
Yes. Let's go. Minute and a half left.
That's how much time you had when they were in the lead.
Oh, shit. But did the other team have the ball?
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
What?
it's 20 to
13.
13 now.
Yeah, minute and a half left.
Yeah, and Iowa has the
Okay.
ball.
Okay.
That's
Well, I'm sorry, Reese.
That's what happened. That's what happened to KU. That's what
I'm sorry I reminded you of your team.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't count your chickens, buddy. Unless
Okay.
their defense is less inclined to choke, like ours.
Okay.
You can march down the field in less than a minute. It's
Yes, you can.
it's doable. Maybe not for Iowa.
Pat Mahomes did it in what, like 18 seconds or
Yeah.
something? But yeah, Spencer Lee, I think he's fine. I don't think wrestling fans really knew the Armenian, but we all kind of we know him to be pretty good. Even though he did follow that matchup by getting pinned by North Korea in a lat drop. He's pretty tough. Spencer might have overlooked him, maybe. But also the match just kind of got away from him. I expect him to, if they do wrestle each other again, keep it pretty tight and come away with the win while still being at the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. Okay, no medal. That sucked, but that's fine. Jax Forrest.
Great tournament for Jax.
Did he get ripped off?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to change the result?
No,
I hope so.
they already said they looked at it and they realized they made the wrong call, but they also made a wrong call earlier in the match that favored Jax, so they called it a wash.
Is that real?
Yeah,
Where did you hear that?
Willie or Flo. I think both Flo and Bash said it on
So
the
they're
podcast.
saying, yeah, we made a mistake, but it's just the second of two mistakes that we made.
Yep,
And really, it would have just balanced out.
exactly.
Did they cite the first mistake?
I don't remember what it was. I don't think they even
Okay.
mentioned what it was.
I'll do a little bit of digging for that because that's interesting. Here's what I think they should do. The refs need repercussions. They need consequences.
That's an age-old, gripe. You're not going to get that.
Do you think there won't be? Why not?
Because it's a hard job, and you don't need more reasons to not have officials.
But I feel like I don't know. There's got to okay, fine, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, Jax Force had a solid tournament. Looked really good going into the semis. Lost to Aguyev in a very lopsided match, who looked really good too. And then yeah, just kind of he couldn't. Dude, he was up 8-3 against Yesengelde.
I can't remember.
He had a lead, and you just got to be able to close the door on a match like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't remember what happened. What did he do to get behind?
I was on a run when that match was happening, and I was getting messages about like, what is happening? Oh, this is he won the match. Oh, he lost. And I was like, and then things. This was mid marriage prep, so things were busy for me at the time. Yeah, that sucked. 65. Some good news. Real Woods.
The real deal.
Real deal Woods. Medaled at 65 kilos.
Would he have medaled at the Hawkeye Club?
I don't think so. I think that's why Spencer Lee should go to Michigan. I think Spencer Lee should go train at Cal Poly RTC. Personally,
They're good.
I think he should go to the NIAC, New York City RTC. He should go train at the New England RTC with
calls it that.
what? The New York City RTC? NYC RTC?
No, he calls it the NIAC.
Oh, I was wrong. That's a different thing.
New York Athletic Club, first of all. And second of all, no one calls it that.
Nobody calls it that?
Well, Ryan doesn't like it because it mixes up with the conference, the junior college conference.
Wrong.
Yeah,
No,
Well, I don't
Right?
know.
Another junior college.
I don't know why I've heard Nyack, but
Oh.
I've definitely heard it called Nyack before.
I've only heard it called the NYAC. Never.
We
heard
called it Nike plenty of times in college, Ryan.
Maybe
And
they grew up in New York.
whatever.
Where the club
But I think at that RTC, the two most recent additions at least are Bo Bartlett and Jackson Turley. So they've got some people.
Turdley?
Turdley.
What about the Lehigh one? He can go to Lehigh.
Go to Lehigh, yeah. Go train with Luke Stanich and Ryan Crookham and Darren Cruz. No, Darren Cruz is at Penn. Go to Penn. Go to Penn.
Did Vincenzo take?
Or
he took Sammy's job.
He
yes.
took Sammy's job.
Here's a crazy idea. Sammy, ready? Stay put.
Nah, that won't work, Ryan. I'm sorry. No. Go get trained under Brent Metcalf at Ames.
Hey Siri.
That'd be better.
She thinks we're the same people.
To who?
What's happening?
She mistook your name for her name.
She does that a lot. She and I get mixed up. You know, it's a similar look and everything. Real Woods looked good. You know, he had tough matches.
I think he's saying.
Has it the toughest path we've seen at 65 kilos? No. But it's never easy to win a world medal.
Especially at 65 kilos.
Yeah, I am, but I do
winner.
I do think about the paths that like Zane Rutherford and Logan Stieber had, and I'm saying, holy shit, those were ridiculous brackets and terrible draws. Real Woods had a. I mean, obviously it sucked that he had Amuzad's second round,
But that bottom half was much tougher.
That bottom half would have been pretty tough. Kiyuka, Jalalov, Rivera, other names,
Ibrahimov.
I really didn't think
etc.,
was
etc.
going to be that close. I thought he was going to not smash him, but
That Canadian seems to be able to lock things down a bit.
You mean Iranian?
Yeah. Yes.
Paimon. Remember him?
I do remember him.
Paimon. That's his name.
Is that really his name?
That's the guy's name, the wrestler. Yeah.
I think you could say Payman.
Paimon. Just like the.
Isn't it? Yes.
Just like the Digimon.
Or just like the demon in Hereditary.
Nope.
Is that his name? Payman? It's Payman.
I don't remember.
Nope. I don't want to talk about that movie. Terrible.
Here.
Payman.
Screaming it like
P-A-I
Like, is she talking?
P-A-I-M-O-N. M-O-N. P-A-I-M-O-N. Payman. Paymon. Either way. Yeah, Real Woods 65 kilogram medalist, one of two that we've had since like. How do I spell it? P-I-E?
M-O-N.
Oh.
You remember that?
He beat this guy?
Yeah. Honestly, though, what never made sense about that guy is he couldn't be defeated by 2 mega level Digimon, but he was easily defeated by an ultimate level Digimon. Such bullshit.
Who was the ultimate? Oh, the Angel.
Metal Angemon? Is that his name?
Yeah, well, obviously Angemon just swooped in to save the day every time. Yeah.
I don't think they built out that story.
It was hardly fleshed out, and it was just full of asset reuses and whatever. What is that? What you call it? Like
where they just run the same clip.
Yes.
Yeah, filler basically.
Like that. Like
like
the scene in Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking.
Okay.
I have Banhara. Give me suits.
Beyond suits.
16 seconds left.
What?
Iowa is halfway down the field.
Sounds like Indiana.
PJ Duke had a fine tournament. PJ Duke had a fine tournament. David Carr took 5th, losing
That's all you
to
got to say.
2 very close matches to 2 of the best guys in the world.
Clearly salty still about PJ Duke.
I mean, whatever.
How about all the flack Yanni was getting for saying that PJ looked huge or was huge for the weight or something like that?
He said PJ cuts a lot of weight.
Yeah,
That's which was
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. He could have phrased it differently.
I thought
He
it
kind of
fine.
was.
What was wrong with it?
It's like that David Taylor tweet about Jaden Cox.
Not even close. To
When he's
that,
like
Yeah, that one.
10-2 win over that
That
guy.
looked way cooler.
That
That
was way cool.
Yeah.
That
When
was
he
way
said,
cool.
Cox, you suck and you're a pussy, and
You
I
had
would have.
the- You had the easiest path ever to the World Championship Finals, and you freaking suck, dude.
Okay. I wanted to say something. Oh, David Carr. David Carr's legit. So I think we'll be Mitchell Mesenbrink eventually. However, we need one of them to beat Takahashi.
That guy's good.
That's what we need. Yeah. Also, isn't it crazy that Amuzad's 23?
I thought we knew that already.
Yeah, he's Mendez's age.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And Steve O'Poolin's age.
He was in that bracket with Mendez from like U20s. It was like Mendez lost to the Russian Baitakayev who beat PJ Duke.
Really?
Yep. Same
Yeah.
guy.
Who did Baitukayev lose to though?
Amuzad.
No, but who did Baitukayev lose from the U.S.?
Yanni?
Meyer Shapiro.
Oh.
When?
U23.
When Shapiro won his U20 world title.
20s.
Yeah. And then the next year, Baitukayev beat Duke in what I would call an embarrassment of injury time.
So they're in,
Yeah.
Are they in? Who's our U23 rep? Is it PJ?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
Lilladal, Forrest,
They-
Blaze, Duke, Mesenbrink,
Haynes.
Haynes,
Greg Kirkfleet.
Welsh, Barr, Javaris, Grandview kid,
Good kid.
and Daniel Herrera. Those are our
Not
guys.
enough Penn State guys.
Did Daniel
on that team.
Herrera win U23s?
Nationals, yeah.
I don't. For some reason, I don't remember that, and I was there.
Sorry. Yeah, you were there. You should have paid more attention.
I was paying too much attention to the U20s.
Yeah, that's Worlds. We took second. We could have beaten Iran.
What about Levi?
Still a solid performance. Oh yeah, Levi. I forgot about him. Hell of a performance for a guy who we didn't really expect to medal. And his only loss was the only other guy who's beaten him this summer, this freestyle season, which was Greece's Kuyo Mercedes. So that guy's pretty good. He has a style that is like kind of, it is somewhat tailored to counteract Levi Haynes and the way he wrestles. So,
He's
yeah.
a scary looking guy.
Dude, very intense. Something that people have been bringing up is actually Levi Haynes and his potential matchup at U23s with Iran's Yousefi, the guy that beat Will Henkel at U20s. That could be an interesting match. I mean, give Henkel another 30 seconds, he probably wins that match, but you got to find a way to do it in 6 minutes. So,
Hey, I think I was right about Usmanov.
good job.
Overrated.
You were.
Just as I said.
I don't remember.
Dude, I mean, but he did look good back in 2023. He did not look good this tournament.
Exactly like he did this tournament. Boring as
No,
shit.
I disagree.
He didn't
He
do
scored way
anything.
more points in 2023.
Off of counters, probably.
Probably.
You're about as right about Usmanov as CP is about Japan.
Yeah.
Dude.
Except we
So I
almost
haven't
lost
listened to it yet,
Japan.
and
Except we
I don't think I'm gonna listen to
That's what
CP's.
was easy.
Was close.
I don't think I'm gonna. I don't want to listen to CP's almost like gloating
He didn't even.
monologue
He
about.
was like he wouldn't. He was just like, yeah, I was right. I knew I'd be right. Why did we think anything else was going to happen? He didn't even like. He was so. He acted so insulted by the notion that Japan.
We were not far off from it happening
I know.
at all, and that wasn't even their best team.
Yeah, dude, and that was the other thing so listening was so frustrating because kept like he was like, we can play the what if game. You know, we didn't have Aaron Brooks. Aaron Brooks, we won gold at 92 and 86. What could Aaron
And
Brooks have
97,
done?
all of the 3 weights that he could have been at. So we
Exactly.
couldn't have done any better.
Yeah.
Okay. 57 kilos, they went 1-2 or something like that. 61 kilos, they went 1-1. Who do they have? Fucking Rei Higuchi and Masanosuke Ono, 2 of like the top 10 pound for pound guys in the world.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna entertain that idea.
No, right, because it's anecdotal purely, really. So whatever.
He's like, I don't want to hear any of these what ifs, but also we didn't have our best guys.
We had one
I mean, like, and we can give him the idea that Spencer Lee could have definitely you wrestled that tournament. Spencer Lee probably medals. We'll say seven times out of 10.
Yanni
Right?
probably could have medaled.
Who? Yanni, I would see medaling at 70.
Healthy Yanni.
Huh?
Healthy Yanni.
Yes, a bladed Yanni. Yes.
But we also we totally overperformed. Like we outperformed our expectations.
For sure. I mean, no, people were like, Zahid Valencia can do it, but nobody expected him to do it the way he did it. I don't think a lot of people had Kyle Snyder at the top of his podium. Trent Hidley, yeah, you might say that he could have, but Levi Haynes was like one of the guys that everybody was like, he won't medal. He's not going to medal. We came up short in places where we thought we could do well at 125 and 57, but aside from that, not really much room to gain. Now, this is a young team. I think moving forward, we will probably widen the gap against Japan because, I mean, they had guys. They also you might say they overperformed as well.
Yeah, they did.
Aoyagi looked great. Takahashi, his field kind of fell apart. Actually, it literally did in the finals.
Guys too coming up, like
I mean, they're
always going to be right there.
They didn't perform.
Aoyagi is wrestling at U23s at 74 kilos.
I don't think we're going to be widening the gap necessarily.
We'll see.
But it's not like we're holding on to this flame that's gonna die out next year, right? We've moved on to this new generation, and they look solid. They look ready to continue to push things.
You know what I do think? I do think that we will both be passing up Iran soon.
Maybe. I mean, Iran's got some youth too. Like, everything's coming up. You know what's not happening? Russia is not keeping up.
Nope.
That's the team that's like should be worried.
Yeah.
Too focused on the war.
But here's what I will recognize. We did well. Japan did well. We can't say that 2024 was a one-off performance. We just have to continue to be competitive with them. And we are. We beat them this year. We might lose to them next year. Not really much to like be concerned about. It's just keep pushing the envelope like we have been. So, and I'll say I was wrong because last year, after 2024, after not having any world or Olympic titles, I was like, sound the alarm. We're in danger. We're not. We're good. Our youth is ready.
I remember you saying that, and I remember Reese and I also being like, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, for sure. And we look good. And like the guys that underperformed, David Carr didn't medal, Jax Force didn't medal, they absolutely can. Spencer Lee, obviously. And Wyatt Hendrickson, probably just need to get him.
David Carr and Jax Forks really underperformed. I know we thought that they were going to medal, but really,
I think Jax kind of did.
Really?
I don't know. I think Jax.
Dude,
I don't know.
He's freaking. I mean,
I think I'm saying like I think if he wrestled that 5 more times, I think he places in like.
I agree. I think he could have placed, but I wouldn't say that it's an underperformance for a high schooler to be fifth in the world championship.
Yeah.
His first ever world championship.
I don't think David underperformed.
So yeah, okay, that's fair.
I don't-
I'm gonna say
That's not what you
David
said.
Carr. Yeah, David Carr can 100% come away with a medal from
Yeah.
Worlds. 100%. He can beat Valiev. He can beat Sidakov. I think Takahashi's the only one. I even think from what we saw at the ranking series, I think David Carr can win a world title at 74 kilos. He just has to string that set of matches together. And my goodness, dude, I saw it happening when he was wrestling Sidakov. He stopped the shot, he stuffed it, and then he tried to hang on to a front headlock, and Sidakov just dragged himself out of it. It's like you can't hang on to that. You just can't.
You gotta just give yourself some distance. Don't let the dude be all
Right. Stop the shot and then post. Hand on neck.
Speaking of Sidakov,
Other hand on shoulder.
he threw that match against Valiev, and you can't
No
convince me.
way.
You cannot convince me,
Dude.
otherwise.
I don't know. I don't know because
he
like
did
I
it-
watched it a bunch.
He did not defend those takedowns like he would have defended in against an American.
Valiev's beaten him before.
Yeah, he got
I don't
injured
know.
in that match.
Valiev looked
Valiev is good.
Valiev looked good until
but-
his knee
But
exploded.
look what Sidakov was doing to him that for 80% of that match. And then
Yeah, and
last
so this
45
is something that
seconds,
I
he gives up a couple of
Are you saying it's a Packers
Shoddy-
Browns situation?
yes, exactly.
$1.1 billion.
I don't know.
He just gave up that first takedown like, oh well. Can still give up.
Yeah, it felt like I can give that up. It's like you can't. Just you don't have that big of a lead. I don't disagree with that. Honestly, even Iran had some
I don't
some
want to see
above.
Sidakov lose to a freaking Russian transfer. That was my problem.
Yeah, and like that's the first time Sidakov's ever lost at a World or Olympic Championships.
Yeah. I wanted it to be an American.
Yeah.
Whatever, B.
Even Iran, and dude, on that race, it would have been so poetic for Brent Metcalf to have been in the corner when he loses at Worlds to a US guy.
He's the only American to beat Sidakov.
Yeah.
Metcalf?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back in like 2015 or something like that.
Whoa.
At 65 kilos.
That's crazy.
Right.
Where was that at? Like the Euregan?
Yeah, I think it was the Euregan. Yeah. Yeah. We can do better. I think Iran probably exceeded expectations. Like Javon at 61 kilos, right? He made the finals,
What did he say?
What'd you say?
right? The Iranian at 61, he made the finals, right?
61. I don't even remember who.
Uguev.
Uguev, yeah.
Aguev, and he wrestled Javon from Iran in the finals, right? Am I
I have no
remembering
idea.
that correctly? I feel like I'm right. I guess I'll look it up since we're discussing it. But I mean, I feel like I've watched that guy wrestle a fair amount. I feel like Jax Forrest can beat him. Let's see here. Yeah. I feel like Jax Forrest can beat him. I feel like Jax Forrest probably could have beaten most of the guys on the bottom half of this bracket. The only person who really seemed like he was for sure above Forrest was Aguev, which is crazy. It's crazy to have seen Aguev kind of have this like this resurgence this year in terms of his.
He's just more. He's finally gotten used to the weight, dude. First couple of years, he still looked kind of small for the weight. I think
He did. Yeah, he did look small when he was wrestling Ono and Vito last year.
Yeah.
So he does look. But I mean, now that he's used to the weight, what are you going to do for 2028? You're going to go back down? You're going to try and be a very stocky 65 kilo guy?
I'm thinking we're gonna have 10 weight classes in 2028.
Ryan, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
Why?
They announced new weight classes for weightlifting. I don't think it's going to happen for wrestling.
Dude, no, that actually in my mind tells me that there's promise.
I hear you. I don't know.
Especially
I don't
when
see
you
it
got
happening. Also,
John Smith is the point man for this as well. He's
He
made it his
is?
mission.
okay. I figured Bruce Baumgartner might have the ability to work that into.
What does Bruce
maybe
do
not.
these days? What's his?
He's representative in some fashion. I think at UWW he's like the US rep or something like that.
He's our ambassador.
He's an He's involved. Yeah, he's involved in some capacity. Sorry.
You do.
Thank you. Is that Worlds? Is that it?
That's all I have to say.
Okay. Ryan, anything?
And that's all I have to say about that.
Our women's team. Ooh,
Oh, so we're not done.
we had a tough one. Hopefully
Down year for
Hopefully
the
that
women.
changes moving forward.
I only
But they're
saw.
young.
Huh?
They're young.
I only watched Helen Moreau, so I'm gonna be straight up with you. I only watched
Dude,
Helen
and you know
matches.
what? And you know what we can say
They were
about that?
quick.
That what she did was awesome.
Yeah, dude, she's the best. So
That
fun to watch.
yeah, like women's, at least for Team USA, women's freestyle, there's no one better, like in history. So
Well, yeah.
that was super cool to see. But that was basically like the highlight of our women's team. We had another
What happened to Dakara?
Blades.
She's
I
lost
don't
her
know
fire and desire.
what Ryan said.
I don't know if that's
Maybe?
true. Sometimes when you watch her compete, it looks like she's like. There are times when you've watched her where you're like, "Holy cow, she's locked in," but this time you're kind of watching her and you're like, she just seems
She's
I guess-
just giving conceding shit.
yeah,
yeah,
kind of distracted wrestling almost.
yeah.
But that's just
Don't text and drive,
one man's opinion.
right?
Don't text and drive.
Don't text and drive. Yeah, I mean, we did have a young team like Audrey Jimenez. This I think was her first senior world tournament. Felicity Taylor. Yeah, I mean,
How old is she?
I think.
It was like she's 20, late 20s.
No.
Oh,
No?
she is. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know then. Oh no, was it? Who beat?
Same age, I'm pretty sure.
Timmy's old as
Who
shit
beat?
now.
We have a really.
25,
Huh?
26.
26.
Who's the girl that was at Final X that I think wrestled at U17s this year? Leidecker, Everest. Who beat her at Final X?
I don't know. What way was that?
You know what? It doesn't
Macy
matter.
Guilty
We're not
weight?
gonna.
Mm.
Here's the deal. No, we don't know women's wrestling. Okay, so that's not what the people are here for. Let's move on.
Oh, damn.
We don't know it. We don't know it.
Any
And
female,
25.
any lady viewers out there?
Mundo, Ryan.
you know what? You know what we need? We need to have a guest on one time that can kind of just be like, give us the 101. Because I know the basics. I know Helen Maroulis. I know Amit Alor. I know Kennedy Blades and Welker. Those are like the four names that I have. And Macy Kilty's been around.
Amit Galore?
He said Amita.
I said that already. She's pregnant, so she's going to be out probably next year
She
too.
pregnant.
She pregnant? Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Real American Freestyle. Indiana beat Iowa. Suck it,
Nice.
Hawkeyes.
Must be nice to win a close
Gave up
game.
a safety.
Indiana did.
Yeah.
They got a safety?
So they got the ball back and gave up a safety.
Yeah, the final was 20
Nice.
15. That's the only way that can happen. So
So they must have like
All
turned
right.
it over close to their.
There are currently 4 matches, and one of these matches needs to be updated. At Real American Freestyle 2, RAF02, which is happening on October 25th, so less than a month from now, at Penn State University. The first announced matchup was Mason Paris versus Kyle Snyder. That is now getting dropped because Kyle Snyder has an ouchie on his knee, and he's getting replaced by, I think, a guy who wrestled for, starts with an M. It's either Moldova or Macedonia. I think it's Moldova.
it's Moldova.
Romanov.
Ex-UFC heavyweight.
Ex-UFC heavyweight. I saw a photo of him. I'm like, Mason Paris is going to mess this guy up. So I'm guessing that's going to set up in the future, as long as this continues to be a thing. Mason Paris versus Wyatt Hendrickson. So that should be exciting. But in terms of other matchups that we want to see here, Roman Bravo Young versus Nathan Tomasello. Tomasello is going to try and defend his belt against a guy who just took 5th at Worlds this year. Roman Bravo Young has looked pretty good. Probably going to lean RBY on that one.
What happened last?
Pat Downey.
What happened last time, Sammy? When you were leaning away from Nathan Tomasello, what did he do? That's right, he won.
Did I go Matt Ramos?
Freaking
100%
United Nations on your ass. NATO on
Honestly,
your ass.
that's disgusting for me to have done.
Third world country.
Considering
He third world country'd your ass. Turned you into a third world country.
Pat Downey, Jake Varner. How do we feel about this matchup?
I love it.
Did you guys see what weight class it's at?
Heavyweight.
Unlimited. Pat Downey's not cutting any weight. His cardio is going to be on point.
On point.
It might be.
Well, how do you think this match is going to play out? What do you think is going to happen in this matchup?
How they got Varner to get back on the mat.
He's been on the mat this whole time. It's like, Jake, look, you wrestle in this building all the time. Just do it in front of a crowd in a singlet, like you haven't done in the last 9 years. Come on.
With money on the line.
Come on. Jake, we'll pay you. It's against Pat Downey. He called you a wet chicken nugget.
Nice.
I feel like he's said that before.
Oh, he's called many people wet chicken nuggets.
Well, particularly women is what this is what got him in trouble. When he was supposed to wrestle, was he supposed to wrestle David Taylor on a flow card?
Yeah, dude. And they kicked him off because he basically said no one wants to watch women's wrestling. It's basically all he said.
And then he took
that is the crux of what he put out there. Yeah, they gave him the dump, and then USA Wrestling was like, "You're suspended too, buddy." That didn't really hold. And then the most recent announced,
They tried to cancel my boy.
The most recently announced matchup, and probably the most controversial one, Muggsy Bulljunk, aka Keelan Jimison, versus Caden Henschel.
Muggsy Bulljunk? Is that his full name?
Nope, his full name is Keelan Jimison. Muggsy Bulljunk is his name on like what people mostly know.
Bulljunk?
I don't know, Reese. It's his Instagram name.
I thought it was just
Get with it.
I didn't realize it was Bulljunk. Just doesn't.
Am I right, Ryan? Right?
That's what it said.
Bulljunk?
Yes.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Bulljunk. He's the junk of a bull, Reese.
No, it's like bullshit, but not saying shit.
Really? Are you sure
Yes.
he's not saying he has testicles the size?
I'm Muggsy bullshit. That's not there's no way that's what it is. Either way, this matchup has implications that I don't fully agree with. Now I'm not certain that these are like the actual facts of the situation. However, one thing we can definitely say, one thing we can definitely observe, this is like...
Sorry. I asked Google, I said, what is Bulljunk? And Google's AI says, who is Muggsy Bulljunk? Professional wrestler. He is a 300-pound professional wrestler known for his presence in the wrestling community.
300 pounds. Jeez. He definitely doesn't weigh that much. I mean, they're wrestling at the open weight class, so I'm guessing... I don't know. I don't know what that means. Either way,
Urban Dictionary.
This is 100% a like major step down in quality.
All right, there you go. I don't know if that's what he was.
Urban Dictionary.
This is 100% a step down in quality of like wrestling quality. It's the match is just not.
With the eyeballs.
It's fine. Who cares?
It gets more eyes on the product. So that is a good thing. I guess for the wrestling purists.
For the kids.
For a wrestling purist, it's not ideal. It's not a great thing. And you know what?
You didn't even watch
That's okay.
The first one.
Huh?
You didn't even watch the first one.
I'm sorry, I was hosting our nieces and their boyfriends for a weekend.
Shot in the dark.
I thought he did watch.
I was allowed. My now wife gave me permission. We were out for dinner. Gave me permission to watch Yanni's match, and then I had to put the phone away.
Yanni's
So,
match? Oh, the RAF
yep,
match.
yep. I got to watch him beat Bajrang.
Hashtag
Um.
saying that now.
Anyway,
I didn't watch it.
there is something else that I kind of disagree with, and I don't know that this is 100% the case, but the order of events suggests that it is, at least. Caden Henschel, prior to this, was the manager of a team in Claw, which is a different wrestling league, and he was managing a team of 6 wrestlers. He announced, he's like, I've got something coming up, and because of it, or not because of it, he's like, but in the meantime, I have to tell you guys, like, I'm no longer going to be involved in Claw wrestling. But there's an exciting opportunity coming up, blah, 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 blah. And then this got announced, so you can kind of connect the dots. There was reportedly,
Why does that bother you?
Why can't Caden Henschel, if the situation was that Real American Freestyle said, hey, you can't be involved in this league, why is that the case?
They don't do it in the MMA community.
And
You either
does that
belong
mean
to the UFC or you belong to PFL or you belong, you know what I mean?
okay, as a competitor, right?
I mean, yeah, the RAF.
The general manager is not competing.
Come on, but he's associated with a competitive organization, an organization that is a competitor to RAF.
Okay. Do you think it was like that from the very start with MMA? Because like we're just getting into like this is the genesis of like.
I'm pretty sure that's probably how it's always been for the UFC. If you're in the UFC, then you're in the UFC. You can't go do anything else. And
I don't know.
Again, why would you, if you're
Now,
trying to be a successful business, why would you let your?
And you know what? That's fair. And like you can say, let's let general manager. Okay, sure. But like, and it makes even more sense if the person is competing in this other league. It's like, hey, if we're going to pay for you to be in our league, and we are one of the premier wrestling leagues out there, we don't want you to run the risk of getting injured, and then you can't, be in our organization. I get that. I understand that. However, this final one is kind of the kicker, and I don't know that these are for sure the full details. But what I heard is that he and Muggsy were at least supposed to make an appearance at Beat the Streets Detroit, and I think this already happened. And that since CWA and/or Claw, the other 2 wrestling leagues in America were involved, that they couldn't be involved in it, and that's for charity.
I don't. Here's the deal. If they're just supposed to show up, that's one thing. But if they're gonna, I mean, they've wrestled at a Beat the Streets event already, so.
Yeah, I think we would have heard if they were going to wrestle. I don't know. It feels more aggressive than it should be. And this is the part that's kind of the kicker, right? Because Willie Saylor is pretty heavily involved in Real American Freestyle, and he has professed in many different ways the fact that wrestling and wrestling media and wrestling organizations they hold their resources very tight to their chest, and they don't help each other, right? This is very much in line with the idea of like Real American Freestyle is only going to take care of itself, and that's it, which is contrary to what Willie Saylor has said should be the case.
But that's more specifically towards the media, though. I think
Okay,
You know what I
so
mean?
this is an exception.
I would. Why shouldn't it be? It can be an exception.
I don't know. It feels like limiting competitive opportunities in a space where there already are so few is an interesting choice. Maybe it is the right choice.
Just treating it like
I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I know.
Just treating it like everything else, like the real world.
I don't know. I don't know if I fully agree with it. That's all I'm trying to put out there. And it is a contradiction.
And it's a contradiction.
How?
To what Willie was talking about, in my mind.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I think
Willie is
more talking about the media side of it. I think he was.
I don't think it. I don't think it's.
Classic
I don't think
Willie
you can
spin
apply
zone.
it. Huh?
It's just classic Willie spin zone.
It's fine.
I guess I don't know. Do you Ryan? Do you Are you okay with the matchup?
No.
No, I'm not, but I understand it.
Okay.
I
All right.
understand the
I'm-
reasoning behind it.
I am totally okay with the match.
I'm yeah, I'm indifferent. It's very whatever for me.
I honestly, to me, it's.
He's a hater.
Most of the people that follow Muggsy also follow Caden Henschel. So in my mind, you don't need you don't need Muggsy. You fine if you want to bring Caden in, but you don't need much.
Haven't they wrestled before?
Yes, and Caden destroyed him.
Yeah.
Well,
Muggsy
got injured.
That is one thing.
Muggsy got injured, Ryan.
Seen that? Like,
and again, I saw that. I saw that online, and people were like, "Muggsy, well, they wrestled before, but Muggsy got injured, and blah blah." Blah. Listen, the kid's not that good.
Yeah.
This is probably the same people who think Paul fights are real
Oh,
fights.
jeez.
I did equate it. And Ryan, you said it was a good comparison. I said having this, it would be like having Jake Paul fight Dylan Dennis in the UFC.
Yeah. Or Jake Paul fighting Gervonta Davis.
Who?
Oh wait,
Was that the basketball
what's
player?
happening?
Who is that?
Tank Davis. There's it's an 80+ pound size difference, weight difference between the two, and they're fighting each other.
Is
on
he a
Netflix.
fighter?
Yeah, Tank Davis.
Who was didn't he fight a basketball player like way early on?
Yeah, he sounds like it. That's like a basketball
Who,
or a football.
Jake Paul?
No, Jake
Yeah.
Oh,
No, Jake Paul.
Jake Paul wrestled.
Didn't he fight a basketball
Logan
player
Jake
Yeah,
like very early
It
on?
was. Was it a basketball player or a football player?
I think it was a basketball player.
That was his very first fight, and then he fought Ben.
KSI?
No, then he hasn't fought KSI. That's why he gets a lot of shit. But then he fought Ben after that, and then he fought the
Tyrone Lewis?
No, not Tyrone Lewis.
Tyrone Biggums?
I don't know who it was. The UFC fighter. He fought him.
Who was the guy from Missouri he fought?
Ben Askren?
No, then he fought.
No.
What was it? It was Tyrone something.
I gotta look it up.
Pretty sure it was Tyrone Lewis.
Here.
I got it. Keep your hands off your fingers. Your keyboards.
Huh?
Keep your hands off your keyboard.
Huh? Woodley. Tyron Woodley.
Hey,
That's what it was.
Tyron Woodley.
Tyrone Lewis.
But yeah, four matchups set. Helen Maroulis is also going to be in Real American Freestyle, and she'll be wrestling at this upcoming event, reportedly.
Is she wrestling?
So that'll be cool.
Nate
I don't know.
Johnson was a retired basketball player.
There you go.
Damn. Askren as worst striker in UFC history.
That's what they have as stat. Like his.
It has all these things. Jake Paul's pathetic boxing record that makes him think he's. Yeah.
Okay.
He fought a YouTuber, a retired basketball player, the worst striker in UFC history, 42-year-old 4-fight losing streak in UFC, then retired. That's Tyrone.
Damn, 1-8 in his last 9 fights.
I didn't know that. Anderson Silva. Yeah. Well, one of them was when he broke his leg.
Yeah, that was like 12 years ago.
Tommy Fury. He lost to Tommy Fury. That's the only non-old active boxer. Another Nate Diaz. And then I don't know these last ones. Oh, I do know Mike.
You fought Nate Diaz?
Yeah.
When?
That's how you know they're not real, because you think Nate Diaz is gonna. You think you're gonna be able to go toe to toe with Nate Diaz, like a serious Nate.
Oh no, he didn't fight. They didn't fight. No. Wait,
No,
Paul defeated.
They fought, brother. I remember watching it.
Oh, it was extent. Okay, I see.
You paid.
He
for this?
defeated him.
No.
That's some bull.
You watched it as somebody.
Called Crack Streams.
And then he did wrestle Mike Tyson. That's right.
Come and get me. Who controls that stuff?
Dana.
Sure.
Okay.
Jeffrey Epstein.
That's all we got.
Did I just demonetize
Yeah.
us?
I don't know, dude. There's no monetization with us. Thank you for listening, everybody. Have a good day. Closing thoughts?
Damn, that was it. That was quick.
Wow.
You guys are sitting there just like, all right, so can we be done?
Dude, we're having, sometimes it's fun to talk about stuff other than wrestling. And the listeners like to listen to things other than wrestling sometimes, Sammy.
Where did that come from? I feel like you just pulled that out of your ass like you're Donald Trump.
We were talking about the
The
fights.
Jake Paul stuff, and we've
Yeah, but you just said people like to listen to it.
no, I've actually
The people I hear, the people love talking about stuff that's
No,
not.
what do you know about the
the
people?
one time Reese and I did an episode
If
without
hang
you,
on,
we
no,
barely
hang on,
talked
hang on,
about
hang on.
wrestling, and people actually
If
people commented and said that they liked the conspiracy talk.
if there's anybody amongst the three of us that is in tune with our audience, is me. Let's make one thing freaking clear right now.
Maybe on social media.
Is that what you're talking about? Social
Yeah.
media?
Where
Talking
yeah.
about your Cornell buddies.
No, he's talking about his friends over there in India.
Oh, your Indian friends.
Have a good day, everybody.